KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP. You've heard of a Philly cheesesteak? Well, I'm going to Aussiefy it today. I'm going to show you how I make an Aussie cheesesteak. Alright, in the best way possible. Alright, let's get on with it. First thing I've got is some Kangaroo fillet steaks. Now I've had those in the freezer for around about 2 to 3 hours just so they can firm up. Now first thing you need to look is which way the grain goes, and we want to cut these across the grain as thin as we possibly can, right, just like I am doing there. And you'll end up with some nice larger pieces, and you'll end up with some little chunks. The little chunks will just throw and cook off at the very end. So just take your time, cut those across the grain like I'm doing right there. If you haven't had Kangaroo before, it is better than beef. It's very, very lean. There is no fat whatsoever in it. You will need a sharp knife to do this. Really high in iron and protein, and it is a sustainable meat. Now here I've got some bread rolls, some butter we're going to put along the cut surface, and I've just cut these, butterfly these in half. Very, very simple. And as I said, if you want to use the garlic butter, that is even better. We don't want to overpower the Kangaroo flavour though. So I'm going to put those down on a hot plate, or in this case my teppanyaki grill. This thing has been getting a workout in filming over the last couple of weeks. We want a nice little bit of toastage, just like that. We can put those aside, like I'm doing right there, and we'll keep those in a warm little place. Now here I've got some green pepper, green capsicum for us Aussies, and I've got a very finely sliced brown onion, and I'm going to keep these on separate sides and let them cook off. Now I want my green pepper to be nice and soft, and my onion as well, and well cooked. Add a little bit of white wine if you like. That's going to help accelerate the cooking process. And once you've got everything to where you want them, I'm going to separate some of this onion off. Now Mrs. KP can't eat capsicum. She's allergic to capsaicin, and any chili or any capsicum is going to have capsaicin in it. So I'm going to make my mix on one side and hers on the other, so we can have our own personalised cheesesteaks. I like the green capsicum, believe me. Now I'm adding some cheese. This is a shaved Musdam cheese. You could use Jarlsberg if you want to. I'll leave that up to you. Provolone is usually the traditional. It's not that easy to find shaved like this or very finely sliced, and this will melt down really nice and quick, as you can see, which is exactly what we want. Once our cheese is melted into our onion and pepper mixture, we can take that off the heat just for a little bit. Don't worry, it's not going to get cold, so I'm going to leave the cooking of the Kangaroo in one take. A little bit of oil, get that up some good heat, a little bit of salt and pepper. I've just got a little blend that I made up very, very quickly. That's a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt. Give that a good dosage. Look at that, really nice and hot. That oil is smoking. It's exactly what we want. Now, as I said, this is real time, so we want to put our larger pieces of the Kangaroo straight on the grill first, and we'll leave the little pieces until the very, very end. Now a little bit more salt and pepper straight over the top, and Kangaroo can really absorb those flavors quite easily. Alright, so keep stir frying that around a little bit like I'm doing there. If you're doing a Kangaroo fillet steak, I do have a recipe somewhere on the channel where I show you how to cook the most perfect Kangaroo fillet steak. Now, just keep stirring those through like that, and we just want that real sizzle type factor on the meat before we take it off. There's our little pieces, they can go straight in like that, and just keep turning it around and around. Now believe it or not, Kangaroo is less expensive than beef, and tastes better than a really good quality steak, as long as you cook it correctly. It's a little bit gamey, not too much. It's not as gamey as venison. Now I've got a little bit more Musdam cheese, putting that over the top. As you can see, the roux is not cooked through yet. Believe me, once that cheese melts, that meat is going to be cooked absolutely perfectly. You want just a little bit of blush in the center, not too much. Won't take you very long at all. Okay, so Just keep stirring that through, and the smell in the kitchen is amazing. And if you haven't tried making a cheesesteak before, wow, you don't know what you're missing. But as I said, the price of beef at the moment, I'm not going to pay $50 a kilo for a fillet steak. I can pay like $22 a kilo for this amazing meat. Okay, so stir that through just like that. Take your heat off. As you can see, I've done there a little bit more cheese, not going to hurt. And we used around about 150 grams worth of Maasdam cheese. We used around about 450 grams worth of Kangaroo fillet steak for this. Around about half a green capsicum, 1 brown onion, and 3 bread rolls to make 3 cheesesteaks in total. Alright, so we've turned that off as the residual heat's just going to keep that nice and warm. We get our bread, we're going to put that down, and what we're going to do now is just add a little bit of our cheesy Kangaroo straight on top, just like that. And I'm just going to leave this as a open type sandwich. You can close it up and get even more value for money out of it if you're serving it up as a party gift or whatever, a party meal. And we're going to add our onion capsicum mix with all that cheese straight on top, and there you go, you've got KP's Aussie style Kangaroo cheesesteak. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button. If you don't like this video, hit that like button. Leave a comment, love reading and love responding to it. Please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We're trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. More importantly, if you want to see how I take a meal, put a twist on it, and serve it and cook it up just like this, we need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to hit this mad Aussie style Kangaroo cheesesteak, and I will catch you next time. Bye.